question, and so you want to talk to Samson. Would you fire your team doctor if you were president of the Chargers? Do you know what we're talking about here? Ever heard of a player named Tyrod Taylor? You have, because he's the number one quarterback for the Chargers. The number two quarterback was the number one pick or number two pick in the draft in the NFL. His last name is Herbert. I want to say Justin Herbert, but I could be wrong. It could be Justin Herbert, or it may not be Justin, but it could be Justin Herbert. And I think we may have a wait to see that Justin Herbert will have more touchdown passes than Tua this season. Justin Herbert ended up playing through a touchdown pass, and everyone said, what happened to Taylor? Word came out yesterday that the Los Angeles Chargers team doctor, wait for it, accidentally punctured quarterback Tyrod Taylor's lung just before kickoff. Now, they weren't punching each other. They weren't like doing an MMA fight. What was going on is what goes on before a lot of games. Ever heard of Toradol? Toradol is the thing that I took running 7 marathons in 7 days on 7 continents. It masks pain. Very dangerous to take long term. It totally messes up your body. But if you get a shot of Toradol, you can run through a wall and say, did I even get scratched? You can have a compound fracture in your ankle and say, wow, it looks like my bone is outside my ankle. You can burn your hand, dislocate your shoulder, and the show goes on. It's magic. It's Toradol. Pitchers get Toradol before they pitch. Players get Toradol in football before they go play. Hey, don't worry, that didn't hurt. God, that looked bad. Nope, didn't feel a thing. Well, the Los Angeles Chargers team doctor was administering a pain-killing injection to the quarterback's cracked ribs. Injection to kill the pain. I'll bet you $1 was Toradol, but we're never going to know because of HIPPA. Say it with me. HIPPA. Takes the needle into the cracked ribs. Uh-oh. Punctured lung. Holy shnikes. That's no bueno. Here's how the phone call goes to the president of the Chargers. It comes from the trainer to the GM. GM calls the president. President calls the owner because there's no way the GM's calling the owner directly. We got a problem. Taylor can't go today. He's hurt. What happened? You won't believe this, but his lung got punctured by the doctor. No way. It can't be. I'm going right down to the locker room. I'm going to speak to Taylor. I'm going to make sure he's being taken care of, whether he has to go to the hospital, whether his lung's been reinflated, whether he's going to be okay. That's my first stop. And then I'm going to speak to the doctor, and I'm going to ask him a very simple question. Would you like a duffel or a rolling bag? That's all I'm curious about. Over-the-shoulder duffel or the rolling bag? Because the clubby is packing your stuff and you are no longer our team doctor. Period. This goes back, right? Is this a tragedy? No. Is this malpractice? Yes. Is this a civil suit? We're not going to file a civil suit as an organization. If Taylor ends up never being able to play football again, he will most certainly file a suit against the doctor and collect from the doctor's malpractice insurance. If we have a sponsorship deal with this group of doctors and we need to work with this group of doctors because we have taken the money over the level of care, then I'm still going to choose and switch doctors because that doctor will never hold a needle in front of one of our players again, ever. That is not 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. That is one and done. Game over. I don't want to hear it. No. It was very confusing because I wanted to really get him in there to play because he was in a lot of pain. I was doing this for the Chargers, man. No. I would absolutely let go of the doctor for the Chargers. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Chargers do. That said, don't be shocked. You cannot have a team doctor puncturing lungs, trying to do a shot of Toradol or whatever they're doing to get those players ready to play. I've had a lot of issues with team doctors in the past where players have been upset with team doctors. They want a second opinion. They want a third opinion. They think the team doctors have a direct line to the front office, and that if the players go to the team doctors and complain, the doctors go to the trainer, the doctors go to the owner, and they say, hey, this guy's a wussy. This guy's complaining. I've seen all that in 18 years. I've never seen team doctor operate on the wrong leg. I've never seen a team doctor misdiagnose. I've seen team doctors be too conservative. I've seen team doctors be too quick to the knife. But I have not seen anything that rises to this level before. And in the spirit of what we started talking about on the show, I don't have all the facts. I'm only telling you based on what I know, what I read. There's certainly more to learn.